In a detailed examination conducted by Honest Reporting on November 8, 2023, the article investigates the intricate web of ethical questions surrounding the involvement of photojournalists from two of the most renowned news organizations in the world, the Associated Press and Reuters, in the events that transpired at the Israel-Gaza border during a tumultuous Hamas attack on October 7, 2023. The core issue at hand revolves around the peculiar early morning presence of these photojournalists at a location that, under normal circumstances, would have been tranquil on a Saturday morning. The article raises critical questions, primarily related to the potential collaboration between these photographers and the militant group Hamas. Were they there on their accord, or was there a level of coordination involved? Moreover, it probes into whether the esteemed wire services that subsequently published their images were aware of, and indeed approved of, their presence within enemy territory, side by side with the terrorist infiltrators. The photographs taken by these photojournalists captured deeply troubling scenes, including acts of lynching, kidnappings, and the storming of an Israeli kibbutz. These images not only depict a physical breach of borders, but also raise significant journalistic and ethical concerns. The article hints at the possibility of some form of foreknowledge or cooperation between the photojournalists and Hamas, given the scale, timing, and extensive documentation of the October 7 attack. It suggests that the sheer magnitude of the assault and the use of body cameras and mobile phone videos for disseminating these acts could indicate a degree of planning that extended over several months or even years. Questions arise. Did these journalists merely happen to be present on that fateful morning without any prior knowledge of the impending violence, or were they potentially complicit in the planning or execution of the attack? Even if their knowledge was limited, did they comprehend that they were breaching a border, and, if so, did they inform their respective news agencies about the circumstances? Following the publication of the article, reactions poured in from the implicated news agencies, such as the Associated Press and CNN, who chose to sever ties with some of the photographers while defending the journalistic accuracy of their work. The New York Times stood by its decision to work with one of the freelance photographers. Notably, Israel's Public Diplomacy Directorate at the Prime Minister's office expressed severe concern over journalists covering Hamas's atrocities, labeling them as accomplices to crimes against humanity. They have demanded explanations and immediate action from relevant media outlets. Ultimately, this report underscores the complexity of the situation, raising important ethical questions about the role of photojournalists in conflict zones and the potential implications of their actions on news organizations' credibility and the wider public's understanding of such events.